Hello everyone, and welcome back to Canada Pension Pro. If you drive, ride in taxis, or have an older family member who still drives, today's update is one you won't want to miss. There has been a lot of discussion online about new driving rules, higher traffic fines, and changes affecting senior drivers across Canada. Some of these updates are real, while others have been misunderstood or exaggerated. In today's video, we're going to separate fact from fiction and explain what Canadian drivers should know, what may vary by province, and how these changes could affect you. Let's get started. Driving is an important part of everyday life for millions of Canadians. Whether you're heading to a doctor's appointment, visiting family, shopping for groceries, or taking a taxi to get around, road safety rules affect everyone. Recently, there has been growing attention on stricter enforcement of traffic laws, proposed updates to vehicle safety regulations, and ongoing requirements for senior driver's license renewals. At the same time, many social media posts have claimed that sweeping nationwide driving laws have already taken effect. In reality, Canada has both federal and provincial responsibilities when it comes to transportation, so not every rule applies across the country. Today we'll explain what is officially known, what varies depending on where you live, and how you can stay informed. One of the biggest points of confusion is the difference between federal and provincial rules. The federal government, through Transport Canada, oversees vehicle safety standards. Recent consultations have focused on updating regulations for modern vehicles, including digital speedometers, bilingual safety notices, and other technical safety standards. These proposals are mainly aimed at manufacturers and vehicle safety requirements, rather than introducing new, everyday driving offenses for the public. Meanwhile, provinces are responsible for enforcing traffic laws, licensing drivers, setting speeding penalties, distracted driving rules, and taxi or commercial vehicle regulations. That means a fine or rule in Ontario may be different from one in Alberta, British Columbia, or Quebec. Taxi fines and commercial drivers. Many viewers have asked whether taxi drivers are facing new penalties. Taxi drivers, like all professional drivers, must follow the traffic laws of their province or municipality. If they speed, drive while distracted, fail to obey traffic signals, or operate an unsafe vehicle, they may receive fines just like any other driver. Additional commercial licensing or municipal regulations may also apply depending on where they operate. Passengers also play a role in road safety. Always wear your seatbelt, avoid distracting the driver, and report unsafe driving if necessary. Senior driver, license, renewals. Let's talk about senior drivers because this is one of the most common questions we receive. Many people believe every Canadian senior must take a road test at a certain age. That is not correct. License renewal requirements depend on the province. In many provinces, older drivers may be asked to complete vision tests, provide medical information, attend educational sessions, or complete additional assessments if there are concerns about their ability to drive safely. For example, many provinces introduce more frequent reviews after age 80, although the exact process differs from one jurisdiction to another. The goal is not to take licenses away from seniors. Instead, the purpose is to help ensure everyone on the road can drive safely while allowing older adults to maintain their independence whenever possible. Distracted driving remains a major focus. Across Canada, distracted driving continues to be one of the leading causes of serious collisions. Police services continue to enforce rules against using handheld mobile phones while driving. Depending on the province, penalties may include substantial fines, demerit points, license suspensions for repeat offenses, and higher insurance costs. Even looking at a phone for a few seconds can significantly increase the risk of a crash. Using hands-free technology, where permitted and keeping your full attention on the road remain some of the best ways to avoid penalties and protect yourself and others. Why? These changes matter. Road safety isn't just about avoiding a ticket. For seniors, losing driving privileges can affect independence, healthcare access, grocery shopping, and staying connected with family and friends. For working Canadians, commercial drivers, taxi operators, and delivery drivers, a traffic conviction can also affect employment and insurance premiums. That's why understanding current rules is so important. Real life example. Imagine a retired couple living in Ontario. The husband is 81 years old and needs to renew his driver's license. He receives a renewal notice explaining the steps required. He completes the vision screening and follows the provincial renewal process. Because he stays informed and completes everything on time, he continues driving legally without unnecessary stress. Now imagine another driver who believes online rumors claiming that every senior must immediately take a difficult road test or automatically loses their license at age 80. That misinformation could create unnecessary worry. Checking official government information instead of relying on social media helps drivers understand what actually applies to them. Presenter commentary. In my view, one of the biggest challenges today isn't simply learning new traffic rules. It's separating accurate information from rumors. Every few months, social media posts claim that dramatic nationwide driving laws have already been introduced. In many cases, those claims leave out important details or confuse provincial rules with federal regulations. That's why I always encourage viewers to rely on official government announcements and trusted organizations before assuming a viral post is correct. Practical advice. Here are several practical tips every driver can follow. Keep your driver's license up to date. Read renewal notices carefully. Schedule any required vision or medical appointments promptly. Avoid distracted driving. Always obey posted speed limits. Wear your seatbelt. If you're a senior driver, speak with your healthcare provider if you notice changes in your vision, reaction time, or overall health. If you're unsure about any new driving rule, check your provincial transportation authority or Transport Canada for official information, rather than relying solely on social media. Let's quickly review today's key points. Canada does not have one single nationwide driving code for every traffic offense. Many traffic rules, taxi regulations, and driver's license requirements are determined by individual provinces. Senior driver renewal requirements vary depending on where you live. Road safety continues to focus on distracted driving, responsible driving habits, and maintaining safe vehicles. Finally, always verify important information through official government sources before believing online rumors. If you found today's update helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends, especially anyone who drives regularly or has older parents who still drive. Don't forget to subscribe to Canada Pension Pro and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest updates on Canadian seniors, pensions, government benefits, and important public policy changes that could affect your everyday life. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.